Are you rolling?
Yep.
Hello, Andrew. My name is Always Living Off the Spirit. Actually, my name is Jason, and I'm here live at the HipHop4Flint event in Newark, New Jersey, at the Robert Treat Hotel. Today is April 3rd, 2016, and we're here to celebrate this event. Um, we're coming together in unison for an event. It's unfortunate that the situation that occurred in Flint, Michigan, where they have undrinkable water deemed unsafe due to high levels of lead. It has also trickled down to Newark, New Jersey. There was 30 plus schools initially found to have high levels of lead contamination. Just as of yesterday, they found 8 additional schools that had levels of water that were deemed unsafe to drink for our students. So we all come together today, Hip Hop for Flint, Hip Hop for Newark. This is one event that we all come together in unison and show love to the city of Newark and the city of Flint. And we want to be proactive instead of reactive, because we can't have our youth drinking water that's unsafe. Because we know that from studies have shown that when you have lead in your system, the damages are irreversible. So we want to make sure that we do all that we can to save our children out here.
And are you pleased to see this big turnout?
I'm super pleased. I'm elated. I can't even explain in words how happy I am to see, man. Like, it's a beautiful thing. A lot of times, hip hop doesn't have the positive spotlight shown on us. A lot of times, it's a negative imagery. They only highlight the negative. But we come together for the positivity, because we are on a frequency and a vibration that shows love and peace and unison. And we're all together for one common cause. And we're here to give back to hip hop for Flint, for the water, man, for the children, for everybody that's involved. I found out about this event through Jeff Billingsley, CEO of Cobblestone Multimedia. Also want to give a big shout out to Marcy DePina, who's on the forefront of the Newark Riverfront Revival. I want to give a big shout out to the whole Newark Business Hub. I want to give a big shout out to Verizon One for broadcasting this. I want to say peace and I love y'all, man. Hip Hop for Flint, Hip Hop for Newark. We salute everybody that came out. It's a beautiful cause, man. We love y'all.
How did you find out about the event and what inspired you to come?
Yes, I was notified, or I found out about the event from another artist who's one of the performers for the events, because I'm heavily within the artistic scene locally within Newark. So I was told about the event, so I contacted the coordinator, and the coordinator saw that our ideas were complementary, so they invited me and my company, Libre brand, to vent at the event.
And how do you feel about participating in such an important issue, and compared to normal, where it would just be a musical performance? And did you speak with that amongst the other musicians and guys that you work with?
Yes, it is honorable to be a part of something like this, because as far as with the humanitarian crisis, because this is not a water crisis, contrary to popular belief, this is a humanitarian crisis, because access to water, drinkable water, is a human right. So I felt that with amalgamating a popular multi-billion-dollar industry, or should I say a subculture which manifested a multi-billion-dollar industry, was a humanitarian crisis, or alleviating a humanitarian crisis, this was a necessity. So I feel pretty good about being a part of this.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Do It All, Duke Kelly, from the legendary hip-hop group Laws of the Underground and 211 Community Impact.
And what inspired you to organize this event?
Well, I was brought in by Louis Farrakhan's daughter.
Let me just start over. I just want to make it easy. So you can go into what inspired you, and how do you feel about the turnout today, and compared to other events that don't have the cause, that it's just music, but you could talk about that. Okay.
Well, what inspired me to do this event, it was just a no-brainer for me. I was asked to be one of the organizers by Louis Farrakhan's daughter, Queen Yanajaha, who has done hip-hop for Haiti. She's an exceptional person, and she has galvanized 43 cities across the country. And our theory was just, we're not waiting on the government, we're not waiting on state government, federal or city government, and we're just gonna come together as a culture of hip hop. Hip hop has always been the voice of the unheard, and I think that now that it's $1 billion business, that the voices are starting to be heard, and it's starting to foster change in our communities. So it was a no-brainer when I was asked by her and Hakeem Green from Channel Live to come on board, myself along with co-organizer Marcy DePena, and we just galvanized Newark to move. And we started with the hip-hop community. Like I said, I'm from a hip-hop group called Laws of the Underground, and hip-hop has grown up. You know, you don't have to have those hesitations anymore when things happen. You know, we can make things happen in a positive light, as shown here today. And water is life. You know, I think the thing in Flint, Michigan, is just pulled the cover off of a problem that has been a Band-Aid over for years, and Newark has that same problem. Newark, New Jersey, we've just realized that we have the same lead problems in 30 schools, and they're talking about closing the schools. And before they do that, we were able to bring in a company who's donated 200 water filters, and then those have been matched now by another company. So that's over 400 water filters that's going into the school system to do what we can do. You know, we're just being part of the whole, you know, and we're just saying that we're going to be heard when we help out people.
And how do you feel? You're being heard. The turnout today, how do you feel about the turnout so far?
I mean, so far the turnout is cool. It's good, because if we can just get one person to make a difference, then that's a step in the right direction. You know, a lot of times you want the numbers to be big, and the more popular you are, they think the more successful you are. But look, we just got over 400 water filters for the school system. So if it was 4 people in here today, and we still got those 400 water filters and those 250 for Flint, which will be double, so that'll be over 500 water filters for Flint, then it's a great turnout. It's a wonderful turnout. And it, you know, it's a few hundred people in there. It's a nice turnout. But it doesn't matter, man, as long as the outcome produces results. Because, you know, a lot of people talk a lot of things, but when you do things with your actions, that's the better way to determine what's going on.